Good morning to all our cherished viewers and welcome to Nzema Connect on Nzema GH Multimedia. I am your host, Miss Lillian Mensah, bringing you the latest news, the latest update from across Ghana and beyond. Our top story this morning takes us to Elubo border, where traders and workers, GIFF, have staged a peaceful sit-down strike over concern about a new government initiative involving artificial intelligence. The sit-down strike starts on 14th to 17th April. To our main story, GIFF at the Elubo border have staged a peaceful sit-down strike in protest against a new government initiative involving artificial intelligence. The demonstrators, many of whom rely heavily on manual operations for their daily income, say they are deeply concerned that the introduction of AI systems could gradually replace their role and threaten their livelihoods. Eyewitnesses report that the protesters gathered early this morning, holding placards and chanting slogans, calling on the government to reconsider or modify the policy. Some protesters fear that without proper planning and inclusion, the move towards automation could leave many local workers unemployed. The group is also urging authorities to engage them in open dialogue, emphasizing that technological advancement should not come at the expense of ordinary citizens. Security present at the border remains calm, and the protest has so far been described as peaceful and orderly. To help us understand this situation better, we have a guest in our studio. Let's welcome Mr. Dwamenah, the chairman of GIFF, Elubo District. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
And welcome to Nzema GH Multimedia.
Thank you.
Okay, sir. What is your general reaction about this protest at the Elubo border?
Okay, thank you. The protest or the sit-down strike is in relation to the implementation of public digital special solution. Okay. So it's a policy that Ministry of Finance has introduced into our business, that's the current business, okay, through Ghana Revenue Authority. So it started. The implementation started on the 12th of March, 2026, in which we were not informed, sensitization about the new coming of that digital, as we call it, AI. Yeah. We were not informed, or we were not sensitized. So it just came as a shock. So we have to comply. So the digital solution, this thing, is being introduced when we were importing cargo to Ghana. So it comes to give us valuation to assess payment of duty. So whenever you submit your declaration, import declaration, that AI will assess your documents and then assess your value. Whenever the value is not to their standard, yeah, so they will uplift it, and then they are do their own thing, and then assessment will come for you to go and pay the duty involved in that particular item that we are paying. But of late, we have seen that the duties that the AI is generating for us is very high. It's very high. That's why it has caused for this sit-down strike. And then we're not doing it on our own, together with Ghana Union Traders Association, food and beverages, and other associations. So no matter or those who import into our country, yeah, it is very, 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 very worrying. That's why we are on strike.
Taking into consideration what is happening at Elubo border, do you think the fears of these workers about AI taking their jobs are justified?
Well, I would say it's not that AI has come to take someone's job,
Okay.
but just that it's implicating our operation. So, assessing cables or giving us higher duties, it means the ordinary Ghanaian will bear the cost, or we will bear the cost. Because at the end of the day, if we clear the cargo and it enters the market, me myself will go to the market and go and buy. And me myself will complain that this particular item is very costly. So somebody will say, but who caused it? It's the AI. Because the AI has generated a higher duty for us to pay. And you see, customs have a method of valuation. So now we don't know the AI, which valuation method the AI is using, because all the 6 methods that we know that customs based on it to do valuation, we don't know which one is the AI is applying. We don't know whether it's a transactional value or similar or identical, or we don't know. So it's like we don't know whether AI has its own specialized value, that or way of assessing value. We don't know for now, we don't know. So it has, in fact, let me give you, let me have a product that one of my members cleared, and even they have not yet cleared, it's still pending. The checks are still there. Waste paper.
Waste paper.
Waste paper, I would say, is a cut-off paper. Like when you go to a food store, the empty cartons that it is there. After people have acquired the frozen fish or whatever, see they leave the leftover, the cartons, everything there. So some others too have also taken upon themselves that they will go there, gather those things, then you go and then sell to the factories who will process it to become toilet roll, tissues, and other stuff. So you don't have a factory who produce waste paper, but just that the factory who produce cartons like paper cartons, paper cards, yeah. So they are cut off end. That's why somebody is also go and they gather and then now when the AI was not in session, the duty that my members were paying for 30,000, let's say 30 tons of waste paper, the duty was 7,071.82. 7,071.82 Ghana cedi. The direction that I have given, the same tonnage, the same item, when the AI came, and then this entry that I'm holding was on the 28th February 2026. Okay, so fast forward. do that, the same tonnage, the AI coming in, give us duty assessment of 77,155.87. 77,154.87. So you see the gap, the same tonnage, 20 tons, the same waste paper. This one is 2nd February 2026, and this one is 27th. This one April, the 2nd April 2026. That's the AI one. They are AI generated, and then the one that AI was not in session was 27th February 2026. So now AI generated 77,155.87. Fine. The same AI giving the same tonnage of 30 tons, the same item, 77,000. Also gave the same different assessed duty of 137,300.64. The same tonnage, 30 tons, the same waste paper, AI. 77,155.87. 30 tons waste paper. And the same 30 tons waste paper, the AI is giving us 137,318.64 pesos. So we are asking if AI has come to eliminate this question of customs being, they said some of the custom officials used to use discretionary value. So the AI is coming to eliminate that thing. So if you're coming to eliminate this, what I have said, is it eliminating? It's unfair. Yeah. How can you give somebody 77,000 and then you give others to 137? The same item, the same tonnage. So where are we going? So now even these trucks, they are still at the border because the importer said you can't pay. You can't pay. You have petitioned it, you have declined us. You have also fast track petition again, you have declined us. So now the truck are there. We don't know where to go again. So if we are saying we are going on a sit-down strike, indeed we have to, so that our leaders will listen to us. That firstly we say they should suspend the AI system and let us have a dialogue. If they have to modify the system to suit the current operations, we are not against the AI, we are not against, because already we are moving from analog to digital. So we are not against. But the figures that the AI is generating, my sister, it's unthinkable. Yeah. So that's why we are on strike.
Okay, so let me ask this question. Have you had a chance to talk with authorities? Because the AI is not a human. It is a machine, and it is a human being who is feeding the AI with such information. With the AI, the figures that you punch is what it will calculate for you. So I'm asking, have you had a chance to talk with the authorities about it?
Oh yeah, so several meetings have been held. Okay. But just that it was not fruitful to us. Okay. Yeah. So it's like government policy. So government has initiated this policy, thinking that is going to advance the revenue situation. But we being the end point, we see that fine, is good. But the generation of the duty, that's where our issue is. If insertion giving us a weight or a duty assessment, that's almost up small above what initially we were paying. We will not go this issue, because day and day we are advancing. So if, let's say, last year, like this waste paper 7,000 that I'm saying, and then this year you are paying roughly the AI coming in, you are paying, let's say, 8,000 or 9,000. Fair enough. But to jump it to 77,000. Come. So that's our concern. As for meetings, several meetings have been held.
Okay. You made mention of you are not against AI.
Yeah.
So
sure.
my question is, how can the government introduce technology like AI without harming local employment?
Local employment, it will not harm, because you see, this AI has to parent side.
Okay.
Parent side. So I see that everything is going on. So it's peculiar to the parent side. And then the parent side to before you will be affirmed as a parent agent, we have a procedure that will pass through to become a parent agent. So it's not something like you got up today and so I want to be a parent agent, then they affirm you as a parent agent. No, it has a procedure. So we are in the business, we have a legitimate, or we have a registered. It's a registrar department, we have followed all the process. So with the AI, it's not going to deprive any ordinary Ghanaian or what, but just that our talking is the generation of the duty. And we know, like I said earlier, we don't know the method the AI is using. You see, so if the AI is, assuming if we are informed that the AI is using valuation method 1, then we know that AI is using transactional value. So method 1, that's transactional value. So that one, transactional value means the importance value. The importance value should be accepted. So if the AI is not accepting the importance value, then you have to at least let us know the method that you are using. Because the first one is the transactional value, very similar, identical, then it follows. So we want to know the type of method that AI is using to value our cargoes. So it's not depriving other. Just that if we continue, if government or Ministry of Finance refuse to accept our suggestion of suspending the AI for further this thing, and then they keep on, the ordinary Ghanaian will bear the cost. Me and you will bear the cost, because unlike the waste paper that we are saying, if the factory frees the products, making a tea roll or a tissue, it will go to market. If assuming one piece of a tissue is, let's say, for us 50 pesos, it will surprise you that you go tomorrow or tomorrow next, and they will tell you that one piece of tissue is going for 25 cedis or 25 cedis. So you will see the gap. Yeah. Yes, that's what we are complaining.
So right now, what kind of support or policy should be put in place for GIFF?
So that's why we are saying that first, Ministry of Finance should suspend the AI. Okay. First suspend it. And then let us that when we dialogue, we will suggest the issues, and then the technical men will come out a solution to correct that issues that we are raising. Okay. Then if everything goes on well, then you want to bring it back, you bring it. We are not against the AI. As for that one, we have to make it clear. We are not against it. But the nature or how it is generating duties for us. If you go to see how amount that it is being generated. So bringing items which are let's say the import duty percentage is very high. Even it means you cannot even pay or even accept that to pay. So so if government or Ministry of Finance will listen to us, suspension doesn't mean that abolition. You know, suspension, you hold on. Let us do one or two things. When everything is done, you bring it back. Then you continue with it. Because we are a digital world, so nobody want to go back on the analog way of doing it now. We've passed that stage. Okay. Yeah.
Well, from where you are sitting, do you see this protest spreading to other parts of the country?
Yeah, sure. All the districts, being Elubo district, Takwari district, Tema district, EIE district, Afrao district, Tema district. So Tema district being the harbour, Takwari district being the Takwari harbour, or Takwari port, whatever you call it. Then EIE, first PIE, that's now Accra International Airport. Okay. That place is also your residence like there. So all across Ghana, and including Buta and other associations, they too have closed their stores. Wow. They too have closed their stores in protest to this area. Because when we clear for them. When we clear, they go and they say. So it's a chain. So if we are complaining, they are complaining, and Ghana too will complain when it enters them, or when they are going to buy, they will also complain. Because me myself, if I go, I will complain. Assuming if I go to a supermarket, there's a tissue that I know that is a one piece is a 450 pesos, or tea that is a let's say 5 GDs or 650 pesos. And then the next day I go and then they say so it's a 12 GDs. See the gap. You complain. So if I complain here, my brother or my sister will also complain at wherever he or he is.
Wow. Let's take a short commercial break if you like that.